Back here. Um, man, if y'all had seen, if I had kept the way I had the other time, y'all would have been seeing the beginning of the video, me cutting up with the flashlight being on my camera, and it would not turn off. But yeah, they got it. So it's not about these little spitters, but I will show you this a little bit. So yeah, this is what I did with the other extra ones. Can give them a little difference. Anyway. But as the video says, this is about me having this little custom Xeno. Now really I did this specifically to actually see if the whole head itself could go in here, and actually it can if you get like the little pig. So, and then I put the tail on here just because I did it. So, as you can see, this is from Griff Glow. So this is xenogriff, because it's a griffin spawn xenomorph. Pretty much a flying crusher, but it doesn't go for it's the whole purpose, not for the whole infantry thing. It's for, I'm making a bullet side story. It's for the crush targets now in the fly and crush aerial vehicles or anything, so they can have the head crushed and whatnot. I'm just doing that. It's cool and whatnot. I just wanted to show y'all that. I got nothing much to say on the matter. What? I'll be right back, y'all. Nigga, I am recording. What? What you want? Your point? I say he fell from Mount Olympic. Probably hit a lot of things. I mean, they're really above the ocean. Wasting my time. We don't care. Sorry about that, y'all viewers. Sorry about that, viewers. Anyway, about this name. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna start. I might draw the icon this week. I'm not sure. It's gonna be an effort, and I don't want to just be forced to draw. I like to get into it. I like to take time with my drawings. I'm not changing the name yet because I want to have like the wallpaper change first for Community Tires KI Apex. Y'all might get a game video this weekend. Maybe I'll try on Vitalis. Now, if I have to actually straight up kill a Latron to fight Vitalis, then that's gonna be later down the track. But who knows? Maybe y'all see me fight Electron. But then again, when I'm understanding, supposedly the Electron they can kill before Vitalis is weaker, so I'll go for that. Anyway, I might just show y'all me hunting some random monsters though. Get a couple game videos out there. I don't know when I will be getting any new stuff to review. And then I guess, oh wow, what else I can show y'all beforehand is all this. I have everything shelved now. You got two little dragons, some little foxy head, predator, take all that. So yeah, you got that. This video is really gonna be short because I really just wanted to show y'all that. And I got nothing much to say. I mean, I guess I can throw in some accusations, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't. But I'm not sure if I really got the energy to do that. But a lot of y'all might be looking sideways if I don't. Do you think a little bit? Also, do you think a little better if I had these pop out like this, kind of like a bat, or like something like this? I don't know. So, but I don't really feel like it. But I'll try to go for it, but don't expect for like 20 minutes or whatever. Let's see. One, I actually thought about this when I was playing around with the eggs, right? And the new recent eggs. The spitters are pretty much monsters, and the breakout beasts were like legendary beast creatures, right? So the spitters not necessarily a tiny beast. Spitters seem to work together. Well, the beasts can fight each other, will fight each other and other things. So what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking is we can also get larger spitters. Like if we get larger beasts, we can get larger spitters. And I was looking at how the egg works, right? And the egg, in a sense, it's kind of reminiscent of how this is, though you can't suck anything up in here. At least we haven't. At least maybe if we do something that's like a token could. And for these, we can literally have like giant spitters with like similar things. We have like giant spitters, or at least something that even carry spitters or whatever. So you can have that idea. And then and I guess I can go over the big buy thing with it. I'm not gonna lie. Beforehand, I'm thinking of like the larger beasts, like it has like its own huge thing. But because I'm over here thinking like all the extra parts that can be put in the buy. But really, the buy itself, the extra large beast, it's just gonna probably be like a larger body. You know what I'm saying? Like all the body pieces we have, like organ, like the stallions, like you was like if we look back at like Charcoats, him standing up on all fours, sitting on all fours make him already in the same height like as like the dragons that's on their hind legs. But compared to everything else, he's taller. You know what I'm saying? So we got limbs or whatnot. So the body itself. So I'm thinking that, like I said, I'm thinking Series 6 popping up fast to show us the new parts because they're going to get larger beasts. But it's just really, I don't know if we're going to get any like new limbs or whatnot. But really, it's just probably just going to be a larger body. That's going to take, now whatever new creature we get to show off the larger body is going to be its own thing. But it is just going to be a larger body. Now they could change it and we can be a lot more than what I made it out to be just now. It could be like it's all extreme I was beforehand, but you know what? It's really just gonna be it's a body. When you think about it, in simple terms, it could just be a larger body. And then cause that can be a new part. Cause like, remember when like Series 3 popped out? That's when they introduced like a new body. We got Series 6. Heck, they can do this. They can even make this thing every 3 series to get a whole new body. You know what I'm saying? They can do it. They can do that. So you get this larger body and everything pop out. And everything else can use a larger body too. You can have like an alpha dragon or like an alpha wolf, alpha bat, just a larger body. But it doesn't mean we have to have anything change. We have this. We can have all this bit larger. It's all about moderation, right? Also, when I re-looked at Tentazer's neck, Tentazer has his neck is from the Chris Creature line, so yeah. Even I felt for one. Even I was one of the people who thought was confused that certain parts that we seen were not new parts, but from Chris Creature line. So yeah, so he doesn't have a new neck. It's just Chris Creature's neck that they have for the Panthers. Yeah, but that's my bad. But yeah, but like another thing I was saying, but yeah, so the larger body, you can have that. You can have that end up going. Yeah, because like I said, the body itself it's gonna be large, and then this thing. Because in retrospect, everything you have different things is bigger. So while we can get a whole brand new body, the large beast is also probably gonna be given all large parts. And we can still get new limbs and all that. But another thing is this though. Remember, the size of the body portion, the size of the limb make a difference. Like. Man, I'm getting exhausted. I might just end it here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I can make it to 20 minutes like I normally do. But, alright, so like we said, we got him, right? We got him. let's say we take all of Griff Force's parts, right? Take off all this Spitter's parts. All these parts, right? And then we would like to compare this to like, all right, so we got like larger limbs on the spitter, right? Large limbs. All right. Then we go compare it to like this. Now normally they're the same size, but now this actually stands higher and larger than him. Now he has the same body, but his limbs make it even look larger. Now let's say we use like we put the tentacles on flipping Griffors. 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 Alright, there we go. And then, we can compare this because this is like the simplified. Now it looks even smaller. In this sense, because it's lower on the ground. The limbs also adds perspective to the body. Like we see how Hydrak and like Blazefire, they are actually looking larger than like its counterparts that have like the smaller body or smaller limbs. Because like Hydrak, we've seen him saw the Golden Growl, he's gonna ring taller. It would not, or like you have the bodies that are lower to the ground would not prove up higher. Like if we have the hooves with the knuckle orange, y'all can't see. You have the hooves with the knuckle orange, they're gonna seem to be larger. So, while I still believe we can get a new body, that doesn't mean that all the beasts is gonna be like supremely larger. It's all about limb perspective too. So while I remember like, oh, we're gonna get an extra large body, what we're gonna probably get is a large body, and the beast that's gonna be in the Beastler, if that still is gonna be a thing, is gonna have all the large limbs, make it even larger. And it's gonna be definitely large compared to the other creatures. Because so while large beast is still gonna be a thing, it's not gonna be like, oh, supremely large. It's gonna be like the beast that's gonna be in Beast Lair, probably gonna be like around the size of the Xeno Queen because of the limbs. So I'm thinking the body could probably be like about maybe the size of my hand, because that can, or at least half the size of my hand, and that can fit in the egg, and then like the largest limbs are like the reptilian legs or the hooves, and then you get like these, and the larger body of the beast will have those large limbs, making it even sling larger than the other beasts who will probably maybe just have wolf bodies and dragon bodies with like this normal smaller esque limbs, and some of them will be on all fours, making them definitely look smaller. You gotta realize the size variation is all perspective. So it might look close to the size of the Xeno Queen, maybe on all fours, but it won't be like look like, oh yeah, it's flipping. Yeah, so it would be like maybe look around this size. Now we could still get some new limbs too, like some even larger limbs, but it's not gonna be like. It's not like, oh, it's a whole new set of things. It's all about perspective. So while we can end up having beasts that are straight up larger than the other ones, it's all because of pieces. Just like, look at this. These look like they're like about the same height now. If anything, heck, the sphere looks larger. And you seem like the standard spitter looks smaller. You get what I'm saying? All about the limbs and how the perspective of how it is. That's why some of those fusions ideas I like, but I prefer the ones that like the two bodies are combined or they look actually larger, because it adds the whole realism in there. about parts. So I still do believe that we're serious if we're getting a new body that is larger, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's just like I don't think it's like, oh, we're gonna end up getting our own line. I no longer think that we're gonna get our own line of, oh, it's Breakout Beast Titans or whatnot. Now I'm not saying down the line we can't get any larger Breakout Beasts that are in that tilation. Cause like Mega Bloks have done many sized dragons. The thing is this though. The Battlemorph eggs were able to switch part of the large event large stage dragons or whatever you want to call them, they would switch parts within each other. And then flipping then we got like Dragon Universe where like they're all from the same line or whatnot, but like it was like the larger ones, like the supreme large ones that switch parts with each other if you wanted to, and then like the medium classes switch parts with each other, and then the minis they switch parts with each other, but they didn't. You weren't able to switch parts with them like that. But also the scaling was different too, because the baby dragons, the Dragon Universe, was the same size as the humans, and then you had the ones bigger than humans, and then you had the ones that were larger than twice the size. So what I'm saying is this: for Beastler or whatnot, for us to switch these parts, I don't think we're gonna get a new buy that's gonna be like, oh, it's like hugely remainly larger. Right now, I think we're gonna get a new buy, and we're gonna get able to make larger beasts, but it's just gonna add on to the main wave. So I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, we get Breakout Beast Titans. Now we do have the splitters and how they're able to have switch out the parts. Now we could still go down the line and end up with a be a beast that shows that switches out parts, because the whole thing is and you know it's the thing for us, it doesn't say, oh yeah, you can mix and match your beast. It doesn't say that at all, though you could, because I know I'm gonna make a fusion, but I might be able to pull it off. The number of minutes. Um, so if we do get like our own line of larger beasts, they're gonna have their own separate parts that's gonna be different. The question is, are they gonna be blocky, like the Xeno Queen? Because what I've noticed is mid constructs like to do a lot more blockiness. But then again, we got the Bandage Goliath, which is like the size of the Breakout Beast. So, you know, however they want to do it, we could actually get a larger, with more articulation or whatnot. It kind of depends on how mid constructors wants to do that. Especially since they're working from Intel, so it's not like they can't do it. My thing is the extra large beast is probably gonna have all the largest parts added onto it on the large body, but it's not gonna be like its own thing. It's still gonna be like a standard beast. It's just a different. If we just getting a whole new body that's larger, but it can still the large body can still have the beast that's still small, the same size as like Torturing. Or actually, forget that. He can still he stand tall and torturing on all fours, but he's still lower than like Lizard or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now the whole idea for us to get like a whole now we got to break up beast spitters. If we get like a larger one, they're still gonna have to be something different about them. Like I said, right now the extra large beast is just all the body parts. But like for us to have like break up beast titans, it would be their own thing or something like that, and they will have something that keeps them different from the breakout beasts. So the breakout beasts, they have all these armor and accessories and pose ability and the things they're able to stand and display against people with slime eggs, while the spitters, they suck up slime and spit them out, and they have little rubber things in their own specific body type. If we were to get like another clash, like if we do consider can get like another line and they're like supposed to be bigger, they're going to be able to do something else. They're not just going to be like, oh, we just have it larger. They're not going to do that. That's why I said realize that it's probably just a body, which is still going to be cool. It's still going to be a body. And the only thing I can say for us to get breakout beasts that are already equally the size of that, equally the size of like him, would be like if it was like if they did something. Like maybe the large beasts are able to, if anything, maybe we get like a larger beast they're able to hold the spitters inside them. And so what they do is the large beasts drop spitters to attack people. Or maybe they're the shape shift, or maybe they like have like bioengineered weapons, so like they can turn their wings or limbs into guns or something. Stuff like that. They would have to have their own gimmick. But this Mega Construx, they can do whatever. But that's all I gotta say. Like, subscribe, show your friends, and come with y'all own ideas. And see y'all next video. Let the chaos guide you.